to Coffee Walk. If you'll stay tuned with us, I'm going to walk through what's going on in the shop, and at the tail end of it, we're going to actually take the Hellwagon out for a run, which is our Grand Cherokee with the 6.2 Hellcat motor. We've also got the Gladiator truck in. We're going to go check that out today. Got a classic Porsche. Then we're going to see the body shop. We now have 3 full major restorations going on in the body shop. So let's take a quick peek in here at the Hellwagon. The stage we're at right now is we've got the power steering done, the brakes done, pretty much everything dialed in except for the AC, but it's ready for a test drive. I'll take you out for a run here in a little bit. After we're done with this, we got about 500 miles on it. We'll tear this back down and refreshen the engine bay so it looks brand new, so it really shines well. Over here we've got our 2020 Gladiator. We decided to go with the 6.4 Hemi. We got a lot of comments on this. We appreciate which motor you guys thought we should go with. It's an incredibly clean install. Most of the pieces in here are factory Mopar stuff off of trucks, different cars, things like that, but it is a brand new factory 6.4. Lots of really nice bracketry has been made for this install. But one of the things we do on ours is we use the 8 HP 70 transmission, which is the heavy duty 8-speed. It's not the light duty one that comes in these. The transmission will hold up to just about anything. That's the one that actually comes behind the Cummins turbo diesel Ram trucks. And we also use a brand new Rubicon transfer case, so this thing is going to be pretty much bulletproof. If you look how clean the install is, it's awesome. Should be able to take you out for running this one next week. And as you know, if you watch, I love classic Porsches, 356s and 911s, 912s. What we have here is a really special 911, and that is a one family owned from new. This was a Vietnam vet, ordered this car. When he got back from Vietnam, he picked it up in Carmel, California in 1974. It's been in his family the entire time. It was a special order color in salmon metallic with black leatherette interior. It's a numbers matching car, stunning condition. We're bringing this car to Barrett-Jackson, Mohegan Sun, Saturday the 29th of this month. So if you're looking for a really nice, clean 911 Porsche, this will be there. I'll be there, Kelsey will be there, and Big Chris will be there. We'll be talking about Black Mountain Jeeps like we always do and bringing some of our classics up to Mohegan Sun, Barrett-Jackson, June 29th. Saturday coming up soon. And as you know, at Barrett-Jackson, the cars that sell there are no reserve. So this will roll across the block, and regardless of what it's bid to, it's going to sell. Grand Wagoneer update. So we're starting to cut some of these sections in so they can do the exterior paint, but the quarters are done, rockers are done. Some of these areas right here, the rockers have been cut in. Quarters, rockers are done. Final bodywork's done on this side. They'll do a guide coat today. Today is Friday, Coffee Walk Day. It's going to go in the booth tomorrow. He likes to shoot on Saturdays because it's a little bit slower back here, not as many people running around. It takes all day to paint one of these. Here's the cowl panel, which we always cut those in off of the Jeeps. And the bottom side of the hood has been painted, and the top side's already been painted as well. The reason we do this off of the Jeep is because we've got to get the upper areas of the radiator support, the top of the fenders painted at the same time when we're painting the Jeep. Now here's the third Jamboree that we've had in the last 24 months for restoration. This was stripped all the way down to bare metal with Media Blast and a black E-coat primer put on it. We're just starting to do the body work. Really nice tub, very solid, almost no rust. And the Bronco, we're still making headway on that. Doesn't look a whole lot different than last week, but we did spend another 40 or 50 hours on it, getting all the panel gaps right, grinding down all the spot welds. We should start doing some final body work on this next week, but it still probably won't be in the paint booth for a couple of weeks. This is a ton of work. So let's go for a ride in the Hellwagon. All right, well, I'm going to put my coffee down for this, so I think it's going to be hairy. You sure it's ready?
It's ready.
Okay, all right.
You can take a beating.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I can give it a beating. Y'all need something else to do today, right? So, this is definitely necessary when test driving some major project. Whether it's a hot rod, it is a hot rod, street rod, whatever. Yeah, we got a fire extinguisher. Hope it doesn't catch on fire, but it does. I'm going to put it out. We have exhaust on it now. It's still loud, but it's not as loud as it was the other day when we started with just the open manifolds. Man, it runs crisp. This is going to be awesome. shed at all. Got the windows down, but we don't have the AC 100% figured out, but we will. So do you need a 700 horsepower Grand Wagoneer? Absolutely. That's the biggest drawback of these trucks, is always they were so underpowered. They were 185 horsepower, and they are heavy, heavy. But they ride great, they drive great, they're like a Cadillac. This is literally the Cadillac of Jeeps. Back in the day when these were so popular, this is the thing to have. But this thing rides and drives great. We've got the hydro boost on the brakes, it stops really well. When you're sitting at a light, it's got that certain rumble there. It's like, what is going on with that? What's great about these supercharged and fuel-injected motors, though, you got 700 horsepower. If you had 700 horsepower but normally aspirated, or like a carbureted motor, if you will, I mean, it would just be jumping all over the place. The truck's not even moving. But it will when you want it to. Well, we just jumped a railroad track. Handled it quite well. That is so much fun. The 0 to 60 is brutal. So imagine rolling up next to the guy in his Lamborghini or Ferrari or whatever on the tollway and romping this thing. Pretty awesome. I know it'll smoke the tires because it did the first time I pulled it out. But let's see what we got. It's not even moving, it's just smoking them. Brutal. Uh-oh. It looked like there might be a popo in that truck. Hopefully not. So there you have it, the Hellwagon. The next one we're going to build, we've showed you in the past, it's kind of a dark corduroy colored one. Beautiful truck. We'll start on that in the next couple weeks. We just about got this dialed in. I want to get some thanks out there to Ron Davis. He built us a killer custom radiator for this thing. Really saved the build. Fits in perfect. Didn't have to do a whole bunch of cutting on the grill and stuff. And we don't have very many Hell crates left, so if one of you guys are thinking about doing something with the custom with a Hellcat motor, you need to call us pretty soon. This is pretty impressive. I mean, this is literally the first time I've driven this. To have this many bugs worked out of it just right off the bat is outstanding. My guys are great. Way to go, Chris and Colin. Brutal. That is so much fun. We usually test our big builds like this for a lot of miles. The last 2 JLs we did with Hellcat motors, we put 1,000 miles on them. So we'll put at least 500 miles on this thing, bring it back in, check everything out, put another 500 miles on it, then it'll be ready for the customer. So the Hellwagon should be for sale soon. If you're interested, go to social@cbjeep.com and say, hey, I'm interested in the Hellwagon. Or if you want to send yours in, we're also ready to try a 6.4 Hemi swap in the Grand Wagoneer. And we're also thinking about taking the 3.6 Pentastar motor with the 8-speed automatic and putting it in one and see how it handles it. It's 285 horsepower, which, you know, the factory motors are only 185 horse. So we're getting creative in these Grand Wagoneers. They're such a beautiful truck. It's just the drivetrain was always just the wink leak in them. So there you have it. This thing is freaking awesome. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Please like, tag, share, and follow so everybody can see the Hellwagon.